9 months ago, we suddenly went on hiatus. But after a lot of time and a lot of thought and changes, we are back.
And nothing changed.
Nothing with us changed. Yeah. So, as a reminder...
Same old characters, same old Wings of Fire.
Same old Wings of Fire. As a reminder, the group came to the Summer Palace in a attempt to just reunite Camberwell with his old band. Along the way, y'all met oppositions, made a few friends, and rid that awfully long boat ride.
45 years later.
And upon arrival, y'all met several faces, some of which were a little bit more, dare I say, suspicious. And after a day or two of just getting used to the Summer Palace,
And getting my butt raked by a really, really, like, rough brush.
y'all retired for the night at the Deep Sleep, the one place where everybody could come and just rest during the party. However, during the day of just getting used to the place, certain dragons of currently unknown stature took notice of our good friend Mud Puppy, and now guards have come for Mud Puppy, as Mud Puppy hasn't really said anything about that, I don't think. It's early morning now, and Camberwell has just barged into Mud Puppy's room. Telling him that the guards are here for him. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wings of Fire. So, what is Mud Puppy's response to this?
Oh god. Oh golly gee willikers. How did they know?
I don't know, your face is probably plastered everywhere.
Is it? No way.
Mapapi, do you remember what you did to these poor fellas?
I don't want to talk about it. It brings back very bad memories.
Yeah, time to face the music.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it wasn't your fault.
It's just being war and all that.
Well, why don't we get with the others and see what we can do?
Mm-hmm.
I, for some reason, don't have control of Camberwell.
Emperor.
let's get everyone grouped up in here. There are more hallways that go, or this hallway goes up into a lot more rooms because this place is absolutely enormous. But this is the only area that really matters for us right now.
Right. Sorry. Oh, there's a lot more people here in this room suddenly.
Yeah, everyone's coming in.
Oh god, you evil occurs. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, jeez. Okay. So with the commotion of all the dragons barging, I'm gonna open my eyes slightly and just see just the horde of dragons coming in where I was pretty sure, even if it was 9 months ago, that it was only me and Rosemary in the room.
Yeah. I think
I'm gonna
I'm pretty
just
sure.
kind of do a double take and suddenly just wake up, sit on my bed, and just look at everybody, be like, what's going on?
Vast Wings is gonna turn to you and say, "We've got a bit of a problem."
Problem?
Turns out, having a probably wanted criminal means people want you.
Wanted criminal?
I don't really know. Why don't you say something about it?
Do I really have to?
Oh, mud puppy.
Look,
I think we're owed at
Right.
least a bit of an explanation.
well, I was caught up. Me and my tribe. We're
I'm
about to
gonna
war.
immediately work towards Mud Puppy and just give him a big hug because I know exactly what he has to say. And I know that it's tough for him. Say it to the others.
I did a lot of stuff that I regret during that accursed war, and now it's a huge stain. Now I can't even hang out. Now I can't even go here in peace. Trying to make things right. I think I definitely screwed up big time. I wish I could have ran away from the war, but I couldn't. I had no choice. My puppy looks like he's about to cry. I'm sorry, everybody.
Fly also looks like he's about to cry.
Damn.
Powder over there by the door's just silent for now, I think. He wouldn't really have much to say.
Silent.
The silent stoic man. But
I'm gonna just look at the others and see, do you guys think there's any way we can just explain it to them? Make them understand that it's, you know, it's in the past, right?
I think Squall specifically would probably know that even though there are definitely some dragons here that despise the Mudwings still, it would take a lot for them to go after them, and with how close you were to the royal line, you saw both Queen Moorhen and I don't know why the name is escaping me. She's a very important...
Coral.
Queen Coral. Yeah, thank you. I'm surprised you remember that.
Because I just checked my encyclopedia here because I was wondering which book I needed to hand back.
Right. But yeah, Queen Coral. I can't believe that actually escaped my mind. But yeah, Queen Coral and Queen Moorhen were both very forgiving because the Mudwings were basically forced into a wall. There's very little chance that Queen Coral would go against even Mud Puppy here.
So is Paul gonna say something like that?
Okay. This is sort of where I run into the issue of... This is out of character. I just...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say things that have just been explained to me that I should know.
Maybe try rephrasing.
Rephrasing,
Or
paraphrasing.
saying it in the way that your character would do with what their personality would lead you to think they would act.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Take your time. You can try something. I think it's worth it.
Just getting this out of the way.
I mean, like, what level of certainty do I have? Like, would this seem extremely unusual?
It would be unusual for...
Or is it more of a thing like... I would think that it's not actually as bad as it is, as they might think it is? Or, like, what would I think?
It's hard to say whether or not that every dragon would want to... Well, specific dragons would want to come and get Mud Puppy. But
So,
the big thing is
But,
most
like,
of the guards...
I wouldn't have reason to believe that this is, like...
well,
impending imprisonment?
I would suggest that you choose one and just kind of stick with it.
One what?
So you were saying, oh, I don't know what degree of certitude I have about this. Well, just kind of go with one. That's what I would suggest.
Like, you're telling me that I would know that most of them wouldn't do this, but I'm trying to understand what my context of the current situation would be then. Would I be thinking...
The biggest context would be Queen Coral usually has control of all the guards. And most likely would not send them just to get Mud Puppy based on the context of you seeing both Moorhen and Coral being very apologetic towards each other. They want to make things right for both tribes. And seeing as Mud Puppy is very close to Queen Moorhen, it wouldn't look very good for Queen Coral if something bad happened to Mud Puppy.
So I would think that this isn't going to be as bad as it seems at first, because it's probably more like poor decision of sending guards to request a political conversation, basically. At least that's what I would assume it to be. It's not like dragging Mud Puppy off to prison.
Without seeing the guards, you probably wouldn't really tell.
Well, from what you're telling me, that would be what I would believe, is that there's, unless something really weird is going on here, then it wouldn't make sense for them to do something like that.
Well, maybe that's exactly it. Maybe you would be weirded out by this. Be like, hey, that's weird. It's not supposed to happen.
Especially during a party. Queen Coral would not be doing this. This is definitely a
Okay, so
extremely
I guess
unusual event to be happening at this
trying
specific
to-
time.
Okay, I'm gonna try, I guess.
Give it a shot.
Sorry. So we just heard that the guards are coming, or?
Yep.
They're already here. Demanding Mud Puppy, basically.
Yep.
Oh. Where?
They're
Outside
in.
the door?
They're waiting at the front because of Angel Wings' Pa. He's not letting them past. So they're basically asking for someone to come get him.
This doesn't make any sense. In normal circumstances, I don't think that Queen Coral would order the guards to get you while you're here, and especially in the current festivities, this just doesn't make any sense.
Wait. Huh? Why doesn't that make sense? Well, Puppy did some pretty bad things.
Yeah.
During a war where nobody wanted to do anything as Fast Wings.
But I don't know that. Oh. Okay, that's why you're saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
From what I've heard afterwards, I think the majority of the ones in charge of most of the I'm really bad at this.
It's okay.
It's okay. Take your time.
But we get it.
You said it way better than I'm saying.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that it's you. You bring something unique to it.
Yeah, awkwardness and struggle.
It's okay.
It's fine. Look, it's your participation is just as important as anyone else's, okay?
Yeah.
So take your time, take a deep breath, and go for it.
You got this.
From what I'm aware, most of the Sea Wing leadership and general populace wouldn't send guards like this to apprehend Mudwings.
So what you're saying is something fishy's going on.
Huh?
That would be Powder.
Well, at least we know that there's and out, but why?
That's hard to say. But if they're after Mud Puppy, then
Well, there's no sense in hiding here. They'll get through eventually.
if if you guys can distract them, I can get Mud Puppy out of here.
Thanks.
We don't know what these guards are going to do if they do get their hands on him or their claws on him.
Right.
I think the safest bet would
Okay.
be for me to take him back to Florida.
But that's forever away.
Okay. So before anything else happens, there is a major rework to the world. Major. It was way too big. So
Yeah, it's small.
I made it a lot smaller, and to say the least, to get from one side of the island, not island, from the continent to the other, it would take at most 5 days. With flying.
Okay.
Or maybe a
Rocket
week.
Boosters.
Maybe a week. About a week. It's a lot more doable. But they would still need a boat to get out of here.
Yeah.
It's still too far to fly.
Maybe we can knock some sense into them. With what Squall knows, well, we can tell them that they're mistaken, that that's not necessary. They don't need to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. The war's over.
Done. We're trying to move past it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know that.
That's what Squall said.
Just something about them irks me the wrong way.
There's no sense in staying here. Let's go and see what they're about.
That makes sense. Said Powder will go ahead and open this door.
Alright, let's go.
Mud Puppy can wait here.
I'm gonna jump on Powder. For now.
Alright. Anyone else going into the main room? Oh, well, I guess the only other person to ask would be Squall.
Yeah, Squall would probably be necessary.
Rosary will also go. She's not here
Is
today,
it a pull door?
but you just click on it.
Oh my god, they implemented clickable doors in Roll20? Crazy.
That's all. They saw foundries getting.
You literally saw Foundry and lifted stuff from Foundry. Amazing.
It was.
They try.
It's been an asked for feature for so long. You know that, right?
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, ever since Foundry put it in.
Anyway. Right here would be, oh, the hallway is a little bit narrower here. These are the other dragon's rooms, the Jade Winglet. They're in there. Along with Icicle.
I see.
Oh, as we get around the corner here, I need to bring them in. Where are they? I put them there and then I removed them. Fascinating.
Regrets.
There are 3 soldiers at the front desk. And this is just a placeholder token, but yeah. So, right now these are the only few that are here.
Right. So I imagine Powder would walk towards them.
Yeah.
Let's do that a little bit. And then I'm going to get off of Powder and say, well, how do you do, fellow dragons?
How you do, Beldrang?
This one right here was talking to Hammerhead, the owner. And mid-sentence, you interrupt him and he just turns to you.
I'm gonna freeze because I'm scared now.
Right behind you, Powder just pulls out his glaive and then just slams the hilt into the ground.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm gonna slowly just look back like this is not helping the situation.
I'm actually gonna roll for that.
Oh no.
Intimidation.
Yeah, he'd totally do this.
He
Let's
would.
see. 12.
Abs.
He's not scared, but he is taken aback just
I'm
a little.
gonna jump a little bit because yeah, I'm taken aback too.
He's just gonna stare
And slowly
daggers
turn
at these
back
guys.
towards the guard with a nervous laughter, like yeah, so what's this about?
What about? This? We're here for a certain wanted dragon that we've been kind of calling for.
Wanted by whom?
That is none of your concern.
Whose concern is it?
Must I repeat myself?
Well, by which right are you here?
Right. We are the Royal Guard.
Do you have a warrant?
What? If you're housing a wanted criminal, you should bring them to us. Unless you want to be the one taken in as well.
I mean, this isn't my place. So, I don't know what to say. Maybe talk to this guy. I'm gonna gesture towards Hammerhead.
He just, sinks a little lower. That's what we've been doing.
But like, a wanted criminal. You don't mean like
Oh,
a
stop.
murderer?
Oh, stop pretending like you don't know who I'm talking about. We saw you with them. all of you.
Yeah, but they feel they're so nice.
That does not fix what they did.
I'm gonna be a lot sterner, and I'm gonna turn towards Squall. Oh, so that's why you're here then. That's odd. Right, Squall?
Get him.
One of these guards in particular looks at you, does like a bit of a double take, and realizes just who you are. It's this one.
Do I notice that?
Oh, what's your passive perception? Should be like 16, right?
It's a number.
It certainly is a number. I'm pretty sure it was pretty high, though.
Where was it on 17?
Yeah, you definitely noticed that.
Are you sure this is none of my concern?
He comes over and whispers to this guy. We should probably go. And then he lets out a sigh. He doesn't really know what to say at this point, so this guy is gonna
Me neither.
turn around and look at and say, so what? We'll worry about it later.
So, who are you guys anyways?
They just start walking away.
I'm gonna stare
Where do you
daggers
think
at
you're
them.
going?
What, the one that went over to the other guy stops before these two do. You're joking.
Paul is rolling on his back. Where do
What's
you think
actually
you're
on
going?
here?
We're gonna go talk with somebody important. And that does not include you.
I'm going to sprint in front of this guy. And if he tries to walk forward, I'm gonna poke him with my fingy.
He literally steps over you as you poke him in the stomach.
God damn it.
He is not intimidated by a 3-foot child.
I'm grabbing his tail. I'm grabbing his tail. I'm actually just grabbing his tail.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Wait, can't I make acrobatics?
No, only the opposing can.
Okay. I miss it.
Well, let's see what he rolls. He rolled an 11 plus 3,
Oh
so
my god.
14.
Ah!
So you grab him by his tail, and he just flicks his tail up, and out of your grasp.
Can you stay and talk?
What are they gonna do if we follow them? Walk around in circles until we go away.
This guy in particular, the one that you didn't grab by the tail, will stop just at the door and turn around and say, just don't bother. We'll be back for your friend later. And then they all walk out the front door.
All do you want to follow them? Because I'm hopping on your back and we're following them
I
right
wanna-
now. This is
I wanna
fucking
bother.
sus. Huh?
I want to bother.
Okay, I'll jump on your back and let's follow them. Let's bother.
Considering.
Alright. In the meantime, while you guys start to follow them out the front, Mud Puppy,
Yes. Yes.
with Vast Wings and Camberwell here, Vast Wings gives you a look. So what do you want to do?
I don't think. Well, since I'm not welcome here, I'm gonna go see if there's a boat. I really wish I could go out there and check, see if there's an escape. If I can escape this place.
I think we can do that.
Yes.
And the door opens just as you get to it. Before you even open it.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's there. Do you actually step through?
Yes.
Okay, can you step back just a second? Oh wait, no, I got it. You bump into a very, very tiny Kinkajou.
Hi.
You should really watch where you're going.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm just
Even though she was the one that was invisible.
I didn't even see you.
So, what's going on?
The guards here don't really like me.
Yeah,
So I'm trying
it
to.
really sounds like that. Well,
Is there a boat available?
what?
Is there a boat available?
Oh, I don't know, but, I think they just left.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, young lady. Young lass.
She just becomes, a little bit red. It's Kinkajou.
Oh, I just want to be polite.
Anyway, you're really going?
Yes.
Oh. Well,
I'll probably end up back in the Jade Mountain Academy in a bit. Once this is all said and done. You know,
we should
so-
probably, we should probably go back there eventually. But we got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Just,
What kind of stuff? Like stuffies? What kind of stuff?
like spitting at Scarlet kind of stuff.
God, I wish, man, wish she could be there and bash face then.
We should probably get going
Yeah.
before anyone else notices.
I'll see you again soon, Kinkajou.
I better.
Stay safe out there, please.
All right.
Magic.
Okay, magical death spitting. We'll go ahead and move out into the open zone while they start to make their way out. So, Fly, Powder, Rosary, and Squall are following through. The guards are moving this way. They're going around the donut.
Wait. I
I'm
need
going
zoom
to-
out.
I'm gonna
What the
split.
hell?
I'm gonna split this into two.
It's so dumb.
What? Is it huge? There's nothing here to control at the moment, but right now the smaller one will be Mud Puppy and Vastwings heading towards the dock. They'd be leaving after you guys, so you probably wouldn't even notice.
Mhm.
While you guys follow this way, following those three guards. So now that you are doing Pass Without a Trace, I would like those stealth checks.
Can I get advantage because I have partial camouflage?
Partial wouldn't be enough, but you get Pass Without a Trace, and I'm pretty sure that should just throw you over any
It's
chance.
+10.
Yeah. This should just throw you over any chance of failing.
Oh, it's
As long as you roll-
10?
Yeah, Pass Without a Trace is +10 to stealth checks.
Jeez, okay. Okay.
And I'll roll
Wow,
the other
okay.
two. Yeah, 29. And for Powder and Rosary, Powder gets a 26. And Rosary is wearing armor, so she gets a disadvantage. But she still rolls 23. That's gonna beat it.
Hmm.
So yeah, the four of you.
Dexterity modifier.
Hmm?
It's the dexterity modifier.
What about it? Oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
rolled a 7 plus 3 plus 10 to 20.
okay. And you're not proficient with the stealth?
Oh. Am I? I don't remember. I can just, like, actually do how do I do a stealth?
You are proficient with stealth. You have +9 to stealth.
Okay. So 7 plus 9. 16, 26.
Alright. The four of you go completely unnoticed as you follow these three guards. They go very far, too. They go all the way around, past the aromatics, past the sunken treasures.
Sheesh.
Past the place that's labeled in white font instead of black font for some reason.
It's more important. I don't really know why I did that. That's actually not in the tunnels here. That's outside. You have to go through that one outside. And while you guys get here, those three guards, they go inside the museum.
Sus.
Amokus.
Where two more guards are standing outside.
Wasn't the museum the place where they were like, you can't go in here right now?
Yes, that is also the place that, if you remember, somebody else mentioned they need to get rid of vermin.
That's on the nose.
Well, I think this is new context.
Yes.
It's not new rel context. It was mentioned before by a certain.
No, this is new context of the guards from here came to get a mudwing.
New context. They
trying
need
to
to get rid of vermin.
Get rid of vermin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new context on what vermin means.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes a lot more sense why they wanted poison.
Yeah. But I never saw the museum myself, so I'm just gonna be like, what's this place? Where are they going there?
Oh man. I don't think us going in there would accomplish anything.
What? But we got so far.
With 2 more guards standing guard right outside the museum, it would be pretty difficult to get in unnoticed at this point.
Yeah, but that's not for the DM to tell me.
Yeah, but this is probably it would probably be better to just keep them thinking we didn't follow them. And consult the people who should actually be in charge.
Right. Guess I can try and do things right for once.
So should we
go do that?
Start by sharing important information with the party.
I'm gonna nod.
Yeah.
Oh my god, character development?
So I guess we go back
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
with this new information and new context, and oh my gosh.
What? What? Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that Zavi waited for 9 months to give us this,
Racism.
to reveal this. The real context was racism all along.
Because, oops, all racism.
I won't confirm or deny. But at this very moment,
Racism always has been.
at this very moment, Mud Puppy is moving towards the docks with fast wings. And there is a boat.
Out of character.
There is a boat. Yeah, let's go.
Is this supposed to happen?
What?
Are we not supposed to derail this?
Derail what's happening with Mud Puppy?
It's D&D.
Yeah.
We just do whatever the hell.
Mud Puppy and Vast Wings are both leaving.
Take the train and
so
throw
you don't
it.
want us to derail it.
I think it's time to derail.
So we're gonna try to derail it anyway.
Unfortunately, y'all
Okay,
aren't
so
there
here we
to
go.
derail
There's
it.
no way they can go on both. Look, there's no way they can go on both as far as we can fly. So let's fly to the boat, convince them to fly back.
You don't know they left yet.
Yeah, but someone knows. Okay, let's
We're
start by
going-
going
we're
back.
going
Let's
back.
start by going back. We'll work it from there.
All right. So you were saying, Mud Puppy,
What was I saying?
about the boat I mentioned.
I was going. What boat? Yeah, I was going to ask. Is the boat still there? So we still have. Is there a boat available? And it's available.
Funnily enough, the same guy that dropped you guys off is here on the docks and stocking up the boat at the moment.
Hey, please.
Ah, it's you again.
Yeah, I need to leave.
Leave.
They want me. Guards think I'm not welcome here.
Right. Well, seeing as It was y'all who helped not get my ship sunk. I guess if you want to go back, I can take y'all back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But if they see you, I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Okay.
That means hide.
Okay.
Now let me check. I will say this. There was a chest in your room. Would you have liked to have left anything in it?
Probably the journal.
My puppy's journal?
Yes.
Did you write in it that you were going back?
No, I'm not.
Alright. Whatever's written in it is up to you. But, for now, you get on the boat as the other group is heading towards the deep sleep once more. And while they're on their way back, a certain familiar face does end up walking out from the market area. Or rather, not the market area, the this place that you guys don't know yet. The next one. It will be Queen Coral.
Well, that's interesting.
Ah, there you are. I was looking all over for you. She's looking to you, Squall. If you don't mind me asking, I have a favor I would like to ask. But it might be better if you come along with me.
Sure. All right.
Alright.
I am going to keep hiding on Squall's back.
Alright, and if you're gonna do that, we'll keep your earlier stealth check. She does not see you. And
Good.
Powder and Rosary will continue on to the deep sleep. Alright, so now that you're back here, she is going to walk all the way back around again.
Yay!
Nice.
Talking to you about things along the way, like so how was school?
Oh gosh, you want me to actually respond to things?
You're gonna need to respond to these things.
I'm stealthing. It's not my role.
Yes, you could say it was eventful.
So I hear. Not a lot of good things coming out of there.
No, not exactly.
She stops for a second and turns back to you. And how's Anemone? If you don't remember, Anemone was...
I remember, I don't remember what context I would know how Anemone is.
Anemone is the second daughter, or second living daughter, I should say, of Queen Coral.
Yeah.
And she is gifted just like you.
Is she like back at the mountain or something? I don't
She is still there.
All right.
She didn't plan on leaving either.
Do I know how she is?
Not exactly, but you can say what you like.
I don't like. I hate small talk.
Alright, looks like Draken had to go. Good, I presume, at least.
I'm freezing here.
Just in character and out of character?
No, I just out of character. I just.
Well, just think of them like a friend. A friend
A friend you haven't seen in a while.
you saw a while back. Haven't seen them in a minute. Your last impression of them. Just, you don't need to make anything up. Just say what you know, basically.
The other thing you would know is
It's-
it's go ahead. If you want me to continue.
It's been a long time since I left the mountain, but the last I saw her, she was doing well.
Well, that's a relief.
Perfect.
It's good to hear that she wasn't caught up in whatever happened there. But I should be saying the same to you. Anyways, we're almost there. She's gonna take you to her main printing hall, where she makes all of her works, to say the least.
Uh-oh.
And once inside, she closes the she closes the door behind you.
I'm going to jump again a little bit.
Not hard or anything, just lightly. She doesn't want to. She clearly doesn't want to make a lot of noise. In the room, besides her plenty of scrawled on papers and towering shelves that are just filled with scrolls and books, are 7 mirrors.
Do they seem familiar?
Not in any particular way. They're large, and they're like giant makeup mirrors, to say the least.
Okay.
So they're not like
They're not-
mirrors in a weird cave in the place that shrunk people weird.
No, they're not like that. They are fully
Exactly what I was going for.
purposeful mirrors.
You say mirror, and we both immediately think that.
Yeah. Oh, we actually hit an hour. Wow, on the music. I'm gonna start it again. I know it's a lot to ask, especially with this many. But I was hoping you could do that favor with Animus. You see, this is supposed to be a big party where all the queens can come and have fun, and only Queen Moorhen has been able to arrive. So, me sitting here thought, oh boy, what should I do about the few dragons I actually wanted to be here? And then I thought of you. And then the idea came that they don't need to be here, they just need to see it. So, if you could use your Animus to make it so each queen has their own mirror that they can see through, that we can move for them. I really don't want them to miss the big show.
Out of character, I don't think I'd be at all confident about this, right?
You have very little actual practice with it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
7 of them? This is like...
I said 7. It really would be only 5. But she has 2. One's just for herself.
But...
And the other would be for Queen Moorhen, but she's here. So...
Like, linking them... to another mirror that isn't in close proximity. Is that even possible?
It is. In fact...
You can ask her that directly.
I guess let's say I did.
It's really a shame that we have no one to actually teach you all this. But with everything we know about Animus, it should theoretically be possible. I mean, the Summer Palace here was made with Animus thousands of years ago.
Wait, what?
That was out of character, right?
Yeah, that was out of character. Something doesn't add up.
But she's not lying. The Summer Palace is completely...
But it was destroyed.
Then how did it come back so quickly? If not for Animus.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
This place is... Squall knows this very well. I probably haven't mentioned it in full yet, but Squall would have seen that Queen Coral has a map of everything that the Summer Palace is. Basically a giant blueprint. The Summer Palace reacts to that blueprint exactly and grows into it. Ever since 2,000 years ago. when the dragon who did make that happen
Died.
or rather
Or
was
went
the
insane.
one went insane. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I know it's a lot to ask, and we still have a few days until the show. So if you want to just do maybe one to practice. See if you can do it. And this decision is completely up to you.
Is it?
It is your queen, but she does know how risky Animus can be. Seeing that her own daughter has it. But currently you're the only one here that can do it.
I don't know. Can I have some time to think this over?
Of course. I know it's the first thing I've ever actually really asked you to do. And speaking of such, you do still have your necklace, right?
Unless you took it again.
No, it should still be there. Do you remember what it was again?
Does my character sheet remember what it was? Do you not remember what it was?
There's a lot of things, a lot of little things I need to keep track of, and sometimes the design of necklaces evades me.
Yeah, you like my backstory?
I thought it would be
Never
there.
went back to that.
I mean, it's fine.
I think it was just a like nondescript silver thing.
Right. And she's slow about it and reaches up to it and just gives it a little claw rub. This is still the only thing you've done?
Yes.
And she just pushes it towards you again. And hopefully that just means your soul is perfectly safe. After all, a little thing like this can't be too much, right? You think it over. I have some more work to do.
So, I'm going to make a perfectly timed fumble and fall off.
No.
falls back.
Coral turns
No,
around
I want to
and
veto that. I want to veto that.
No.
Okay. Both of you, make just a general dexterity check.
What?
Just roll a straight dex. Whatever your dex bonus is, plus a d20.
It's not fair.
You gotta beat an 11.
Does she? Does she?
If I want to follow Skull's back, I can follow his back.
18.
It's as
He's
simple
trying to
as
catch
that.
you. He's trying. Okay. He's
Plus
catching you.
3.
Yeah.
Before you can roll off his back, he catches you.
And then I'm going to have make a little squeal.
Freaking.
Because his roll was so high, the second you make a squeal, he covers your mouth with his wing.
Come on.
But Coral does turn around. What was that?
Okay, fine. At that point, I'm just gonna be mortified that it was almost found out.
Why?
I'm gonna be very thankful to Squall for hiding me.
Sorry, what?
Did you hear that? A squeak?
Maybe I was too lost in thought. I don't recall hearing anything.
Hmm. Strange. Oh well. And she just goes over to her desk.
Okay, can I just like
You are free to leave.
happily
She's
leave in a non-suspicious way that doesn't reveal
she is not looking at you anymore.
the small being of
Yeah.
chaos?
You walk out the front her door and step into the hallway. Close the door and then fly flops onto the ground in front of you.
Oh, thanks, Squall. I really messed up there. I'm so sorry. I mean, those mirrors look pretty neat, but what was that about people seeing each other through the mirrors?
Let's not talk about this here right now. I'll explain later.
Okay.
We should get back and see what's going on with Mud Puppy.
Right.
What's alright. Squall's passive perception 17. What's yours, JJ? Or Fly?
So hard. 14.
14. Okay. Only
You can
Squall.
also make me roll a perception check.
Yeah, but you're not currently looking around for this.
Okay.
And Squall just barely catches it anyways with a 17.
Okay.
There is a dragon moving away from the printing hall and is basically down here, going towards the library.
There's just one.
Just one. Hard to tell from this distance who it is exactly.
Is there nobody else around here?
Not currently, no.
Is this a ghost town?
Everyone's mostly near the market.
So this is unusual.
With the museum currently being unavailable, and the only place up here being the library to go to, there's very little traction.
Traction, or you mean traffic?
Traffic, yeah. My bad. Words. It's probably nothing. Anyway.
Probably nothing, he says.
Probably not.
Probably nothing. Now then.
Who has the invisibility ring?
Fly does.
Yep.
You know, when you say probably nothing after spending 2 minutes telling me that I barely saw it,
Sussy as fuck.
really makes me feel like it's not probably nothing.
That ring doesn't last very long.
I know.
And-
I'm trying to
And pass without a trace.
You do know you
determine if I'm still concentrated.
know I'm very fast, right?
Pass without a trace is an hour, but I will make you roll again. If you're going to actually tail this guy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. 18?
So I guess I like.
Yeah.
sort of direct Fly's vision over to where I saw them going off. Someone seems to be sneaking over there.
If I'm looking for it, can I do a perception / see them?
What's that?
Can I roll for perception now that he's pointing it at?
Sure. You can have advantage on the check.
Yikes. Huh? Where?
It looks like they're going towards the library. I feel like maybe we should follow them.
Okay.
Got me.
Following a bunch of people today, huh?
It certainly seems to be that way, yes.
I mean, you have a spell on. You might as well. Anyways.
Oh, that's not good.
If you're going to go ahead and tell them, you can feel free to.
What?
You are tailing them, yeah? You are actually going after them? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were gonna make us roll again?
yeah.
Oh, we moved at light speed.
Okay. Fly rolled an 18.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I rolled it. You said I had a plus
9. Yeah, you have a plus 9.
So that's. I rolled a 23.
Okay. Towards the library you go.
But we didn't just say to this person, but what if we just follow them?
Right. Anyway. So you guys get closer and closer as this dragon turns into the library.
Wow, they have
They
that much power of transformation?
what?
They turned into a library.
Shut up. You guys come up to the library's entrance a little bit later and see them walking around, just looking at scrolls. It is a Rainwing.
Interesting. Do I recognize them?
Make a coincidence roll.
I don't know. Cheesy, would you like to introduce your new character?
Oh shit.
Oh.
I think she's gone.
Cheesy,
I think they're gone.
you are muted. I was just texting her. Well, that is the worst timing.
Fantastic timing.
Yep. Told you.
5 to 10 minute to whatever minute break.
I suppose so.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, we will be right back.
Sheesh.
Unfortunately, we will not be able to continue for the rest of the session today. We will pick up here next time with the introduction of Vampire. See you next time.